TRN News.
A man was seriously hurt following a shooting last night in the Case Homes area of East Nashville. Metro Police were called to the scene on South 7th Street shortly after 7 p.m. Authorities say a woman shot a man in the throat during a domestic incident before fleeing the area. The man was taken to Vanderbilt Medical Center in critical condition. Memphis Shelby County schools are launching a curriculum focused on gun safety. A recent Tennessee law requires instruction of firearm safety in schools. The curriculum will be taught across all grade levels. District leaders say they're committed to creating a safe learning environment for MSCS students. And 2 families are out of their homes after fire broke out in Antioch yesterday. Emergency crews were called to the scene in the 2700 block of Windcrest Trail around 5:30 p.m. Officials with the Nashville Fire Department say flames first broke out in one home before spreading to another. I'm Scott Hooper.
Number 1 for news from across the state. This is the Tennessee Radio Network.
It feels like you're frozen, petrified. You're struggling with your mortgage payments. The bills begin to pile up. Not knowing what to do, you do nothing at all. And that's the worst thing you can do. Because if you take action, if you do something about your mortgage problems, you're far more likely to get the most positive outcome. Making Home Affordable is a free government program. Call 888-995-HOPE to talk one-on-one with a housing expert about the options that are right for you. Real help, real answers, right now. Call 888-995-HOPE or visit makinghomeaffordable.gov and do something about your mortgage problems. Brought to you by the U.S. Treasury, HUD, and the Ad Council.
Some employees at Volkswagen Chattanooga are being furloughed. The company says it's because of an adjustment in production of its electric SUV. The move will affect about 160 employees. Starting in late October, workers will still receive 80% of their salaries as well as retain benefits. The Wilson County Sheriff's Office is looking for 3 guns that were recently stolen from an area home. Authorities say burglars took the rifles along with power tools and lawn equipment from a property on Simmons Bluff Road on August 22nd. A spokesperson for the Sheriff's Office says it's concerning to know that the firearms are on the street and can potentially be used in future crimes. And a new park could be coming to northeast Clarksville. Local officials say a Nashville resident who owns property near the reserve at Oakland Development off of Tylertown Road has offered to donate the 16 acres for the green space. The land sits in Ward 12, an area of Clarksville that is noted for being underserved by parks and the community's 2018 Parks and Green Spaces Master Plan. I'm Scott Hooper, Tennessee Radio Network News.
From the Cookeville Communications News Center, I'm Rafferty Cleary. Several streets around the Putnam County Courthouse will be closed for Fall Fun Fest today and tomorrow. The streets affected include East Broad Street, Boyd Street, Freeze Street, South Madison Avenue, North Washington Avenue, and South Jefferson Avenue. City officials said those streets around the courthouse will be closed by 8:30 a.m. Friday and reopen by Sunday morning. 2 Cookeville businesses have received citations after failing alcohol and tobacco compliance checks conducted by the Cookeville Police Department and Power of Putnam. The 2 businesses that sold to underage buyers last month were Smoke and Vape, located at 1067 South Walnut Avenue, and the Exxon, located at 1040 South Willow Avenue. Power of Putnam said 18 businesses refused to sell to underage buyers during the compliance checks. Cookeville City Manager James Mills announced Thursday that Chad McDonald will serve as the next director of the city's Department of Leisure Services and Public Facilities. McDonald will assume the role upon the retirement of current director Rick Woods, whose last day of employment will be October 3rd. McDonald has served the city in various capacities for more than 30 years, most recently as assistant director since February 2024. That's the news from the Cookeville Communications News Center. I'm Rafferty Cleary.
From the Upper Cumberland Weather Studio, I'm Anthony Taylor with your Friday morning forecast. Sunny skies will be with us for much of the day, with thunderstorms likely late this afternoon and especially during the evening hours. A level 2 out of 5 risk of severe weather is in place for the entire Upper Cumberland region, mainly for the potential of damaging wind gusts and stronger storms. Highs today will top out around 90. Scattered showers and storms will remain likely overnight with lows in the lower 60s.
From the WHUB Willow Window Studios, your trusted window, garage door, and custom window treatment experts. Willow Window. Stop by their new showroom at 310 Newman Drive, Cookeville.
Wake up, Cookeville, it's a brand new day. Jason and Sheila got so much to say. From the heart of Putnam to the downtown streets, they're bringing you the buzz, the people you'll meet. Tuning dial up, let the stories flow. Good morning, Cookeville, it's a place to go. They're talking about the town, what's going on around. Events and news that make this county proud. With guests who take the mic, they share what's on their minds. Good morning, Cookeville, lighten up your life. From festivals to fairs, local art to the games, they're keeping you connected, knowing all the names. With laughter and stories, the hour flies by. Jason and Sheila keep the good vibes high. Tune in, dial up, let the stories flow. Good morning, Cookeville, it's a show to know. They're talking about the town, what's going on around. Events and news that make this county proud. With guests who take the mic, they share what's on their minds. Good morning, Cookeville, lighten up your life. Oh, good morning, Cookeville. Oh, no. Every morning feels so bright with local voices by your side. Jason and Sheila keep it real. Cookeville's heartbeat you can feel. They're talking about the town, what's going on around. Events and news that make this county proud. With guests who take the mic, they share what's on their minds. Good morning, Cookeville, lighten up your life. So grab your coffee, start your day. Good morning, Cookeville's on the way.
Good morning, Cookeville. Jason and Sheila here with you live in the Willow Window Studio. Good morning, Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate at 6:07. Today's Friday. It's the 5th of September.
5th of September already.
I know. It's crazy, isn't it, Sheila?
Fall Fun Fest going on today and tomorrow.
Yeah.
Woo! Free
Tech
around.
plays Chattanooga tomorrow.
Yeah.
White County Fair going on. I mean, it's ridiculous, the amount of things that are happening.
You and I are going to be at the Kitty Tractor Pool
That's
tomorrow at White County Fair.
Can't
It starts
wait.
at 11.
I think this is my 7th year in a row being the announcer, excuse me, for the Kitty Tractor Pool in White County.
It's going to be my 3rd year, maybe?
4th. It'll be your 4th year.
4 years
This will
already?
be your 4th year, yeah.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
keeping up with it.
Well, yeah. I've done it 7, and then, so I did it 3 years without you, so this would be,
And it wasn't any fun, was it?
oh, I still had fun. Tony was with me.
Oh, he had more fun then. I'm pretty fun,
It
too.
was a different fun, Sheila, but we're going to have fun Saturday. I can't wait for it. It's one of my favorite events that goes on in the Upper Cumberland, that Kitty Tractor Pool.
And McCulley's Amazing Acres is
Yeah.
the one that puts that on, sponsors it. They do an excellent job.
Yeah, and they really saved it. It was almost gone for good. And McCulley's, they picked up the banner and kept it going. So big appreciation to them.
yeah.
Absolutely. All right, Sheila, a few things you need to know. Sheila mentioned it about Fall Fun Fest. All those roads are closed around the square currently. So if you have anything, you got to go through town, bypass the square. Now, next week, there's some more street closures. West Broad Street between Church Avenue and North Walnut Avenue will be closed. Monday through Friday next week, they're doing some repairs on the Engrafted Word Church. So that road will be closed. So just be careful around there. You can still get to all the stores and stuff. You'll just have to park someplace else.
Well, if you are looking for a flag retirement ceremony, because a lot of folks do keep up with that and retire their United States flags, this Monday at the White County Courthouse, North Side Lawn, they're retiring. They're having a flag retirement ceremony around noon, and they're honoring Sergeant Bradley Goforth.
Oh, that's great.
Everyone's welcome to join. bring their flags for a moment of reflection and appreciation.
Good stuff. Rafferty hit this in the news, but I want to be sure to say something about it. I'm tickled to death that Chad McDonald has been named the director of the Cookeville Department of Leisure Services and Public Facilities.
I am too. He does an excellent job. Always has.
Always. And,
And never brags about what he does. He just does it and then moves on to the next thing, which is really commendable.
I think he's the perfect guy
Yeah.
for this. I mean, he's been doing it a long time. He's been working for the city for over 30 years.
Right.
So he knows the ins and outs and he's ready to go. And he's a really nice guy. So Chad McDonald, congratulations. Perfect role for you.
Well, Bacchanal, I know a lot of y'all with Tennessee Tech mark your calendars. Bacchanal. It's
Are they coming in soon? Because they're fun.
They will. I'll get them in. It's at the end of October, though. October 26th. So we've got a few weeks before that. But mark your calendar. Bacchanal is October 26th from 1 to 5. Spanky's Restaurant. Spanky's have been doing that for years, too, which is a great place to auction off the art and then raise money, celebration of art, wine, and food. Their food's always good, too. So mark your calendars for that. It goes to Tennessee Tech School of Art, Craft, and Design at the Appalachian Center for Craft.
The exit from 111 onto Jefferson's been closed for a little bit. It's open.
Did you just snap your fingers and make it happen, Jason?
No, I didn't make it happen. T-Dot did, but it's open now, so you can. I know a lot of people use that, especially moms and dads taking kids to Prescott.
Right.
A lot of you use that, so that's back open now. In case you were wondering about it.
Okay, and that's all I have on things you need to know. But I know you've got a few more.
Coming up, we'll talk to Jacob Vinson with Upper Cumberland Reporter. And last night, Upperman had a Thursday night game. They played Farragut, and Upperman beat the brakes off of them 42-6.
Whoa.
Of course, that game was live here on Hub Plus and on 106.1 The Eagle as well last night, as all Upperman games are on 106.1 The Eagle. But we'll talk to Jacob about that. And, I mean, they looked good. I watched it to halftime, and then I had to go to bed. It's too late. And they were already beating them by 4 touchdowns by then.
You're I'm pretty sure they got this.
Yeah. I think B's got this. We'll just that Brosden Chaffin. Oh my gosh. He balled out. It was great. Anyway, can't wait to talk to Jacob about that and all the other games coming up. Plus, he's got some pretty big news with Upper Cumberland Reporter. So we'll talk to him about that. And it coincides with Casey Fox, the athletic director from Tennessee Tech. Tech's got a huge game coming up with Chattanooga on Saturday with a kickoff at noon there at Tech. So we got a lot of great stuff to talk about. Can't wait for it. And Your 2 Cents.
Your 2 Cents is brought to you by Freedom Pawn, the best little pawn shop around, and it's unique too. They are your guns and ammo store, plus they have guitars, tools. What was it?
They got cars. They got a van.
They got cars.
They got knives, drum set. I'm just saying things I want.
Well, that's good, though.
I mean, my birthday's coming up, so I'm just throwing some things out that you can get at Freedom
Not
Pawn.
until November. Like mine's in November, too. We'll notice that.
Hey, you know what? Times are tough. People need to save up. I'm just letting them know ahead of time for budgeting purposes.
Well, you and I talked about this yesterday.
Uh-huh.
Irrational fears.
Yes. Oh, gosh.
What is an irrational fear you have? That's your 2 cents today.
So let me tell you about Sheila. So
He takes things the wrong way with me.
Me and Sheila were going to Gallatin yesterday, and on the way, a semi truck merged.
It wasn't the merge.
And Sheila went, whoa! That was the exact way she did it.
Please let me tell it from my point of view.
Well, hang on. I'm not done telling my story yet.
Oh, my gosh. Go ahead.
And then she went, oh!
I didn't do it that much. He's exaggerating.
And all it was a truck merging over from a rest stop. It was from the rest stop there on I-40. And
one of the 18-wheelers, a tractor trailer.
Yeah, and it did have a big load on it. It did. But
that was what it was, not the merging. But it was the merging, and it looked like, in my mind, it was falling all over me. It was coming out. It was going to make our vehicle flip, everything. Because you know how when things are stacked on a tractor trailer,
Yeah.
sometimes I'm like, I think in my head, is that really strapped down as tight as it should be? Because I've actually seen a logging truck, the chains break.
Oh.
I mean, I wasn't involved in a wreck or anything, but I've seen it, and the logs go rolling.
Did
I'm
you
like,
see it in real life?
Yeah,
Okay. So be sure.
in my head.
Did you
And-
see it in a movie?
Yes, it was a movie,
Well, then that doesn't count, Sheila.
but it makes me think of
You
it.
think these truck drivers are just willy-nilly going up and down the road without checking their load? That's how they get
No,
paid.
but things could still happen.
Well, things could happen no matter what, but you don't have to go, oh, about it.
Okay, I was looking down on my phone answering stuff for work,
Uh-huh.
and then
Yeah.
I look up, and it's just all of a sudden sliding.
Let's be
to my
honest.
side.
Let's be honest about that too. It was the picture of your little puppy that had just gotten groomed. Let's be real. If we're being honest, let's be honest.
I don't know
Sheila.
if it was at that moment,
wa-
but
it
yes,
was,
I did get a
because
picture.
about 2 minutes later you went, look at booba dooba doo.
Iris. Her
Iris.
name is Iris, after the Tennessee state
Look
flower.
at Iris. So that's what you were doing.
The only thing you remember about me is crazy stuff.
Well, did all of that?
Don't remember my dog's name. I'm surprised you even remember my husband's name.
Does that? Well, of course I remember Tim. Now, would I lie in any of that, or did all of that happen?
All of it happened.
See, all of it happened. So it's not a lie. It's not a fabrication.
But I don't know if I got that picture at that moment. He's like throwing it a little closer.
I
'cause I-
see.
Ooh.
Yeah, uh-huh.
And I just went, whoa, is what I did.
So
That's
she-
all I
so-
did.
So Sheila's irrational fear is
One of them is
stuff falling off the back of trucks,
tractor trailers.
tractor trailers. Okay.
And yes, most of the time it is strapped down really good. But when I'm looking here and then all of a sudden I look up and it's like coming to the side of where I'm sitting in the passenger seat. It's like, ooh, and I'm like, whoa. And then you see this big old stack of stuff. I'm sure I'm not the only one that
Well-
will get behind a tractor trailer and it's got a heavy load on it and you can see everything. And I'm thinking, what if everything just slipped
Never
off of
never
it?
thought that ever in my life. I've never thought about that.
You've never, ever, ever thought of it.
No. I can't
Y'all,
remember ever
help
thinking
me.
about it.
I know I'm not the only one.
Head to Facebook. You can find that at Good Morning Cookeville or Jason and Sheila on Facebook. We're talking about irrational fears. That's all coming up here in just a little bit on Good Morning Cookeville, live in the Willow Window Studio. Good Morning Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate.
Discover unbeatable value at Freedom Pond, your ultimate one-stop shop. Conveniently located at 49 Mayberry Street in Sparta, we offer a vast selection of guns, ammo, knives, instruments, cameras, game systems, jewelry, tools, kayaks, trailers, and more. Whether you're buying, selling, or trading, our expert team is here to help. We're now open on Mondays, so visit Freedom Pond Monday through Saturday. Come see us and experience the difference. Freedom Pond, the friendliest and cleanest pawn shop in the Upper Cumberland.
Your home, your sanctuary. This includes your outdoor haven as well as the interior of your home. Willow Window can elevate your outdoors today with elegant and innovative products from Summerspace. From awnings and outdoor shades to porch enclosure systems, transform your porch to your favorite part of your home. Summerspace has the perfect solution specific to your needs. Call Willow Window today for your free estimate, 931-WINDOW-1.
Unlock the best of local entertainment with Hub Plus. Do you have Roku? Download the Hub Plus app today. Dive into exclusive content like Good Morning Cookeville presented by Elevate Real Estate, catch all the action with high school sports from Upper Cumberland Reporter, and stay updated with the latest weather from Upper Cumberland Weather. Plus, enjoy fantastic local shows such as The Randy Porter Show and Cookeville Lifestyles Show. Don't miss out. Download the Roku app now and start exploring.
For nearly a decade, I've stood with you. Through every storm, every alert, I've been here tracking, warning, protecting you and those you hold dear, delivering critical updates to keep you safe, guiding you through the chaos of the storm. I've been here for you. The Upper Cumberland isn't just where I live, it's who I am. Together, we've covered everything from tornadoes to flash floods and severe ice storms. My mission has always been the same, to keep you informed, prepared, and safe. Now I'm raising the bar. Introducing the all-new Upper Cumberland Weather smartphone app. This isn't just another weather app lost in the noise. It's a new standard. This is one of the first local weather apps in the nation to offer unparalleled radar access, putting you in the driver's seat. Select from individual radar sites from every National Weather Service office across the country, sites selectable for hyperlocal precision. Explore over a dozen radar products, including high-resolution base reflectivity, velocity, radar estimated rainfall rates, and advanced dual polarization products like the correlation coefficient, which helps distinguish between rain, hail, or debris being lofted from tornadoes. Beyond radar, the app features our Tower Cam network with nearly 3 dozen high-definition live video feeds capturing every corner of the Upper Cumberland, paired with real-time temperature and wind speed data. For daily forecasts or around-the-clock severe weather coverage, stream the Upper Cumberland Weather Channel 24/7 right from the app. For 8 years, I've been your eyes on the sky. Now with the Upper Cumberland Weather app, that power is in your hands. Available soon on the App Store and Google Play. Upper Cumberland Weather. It's the weather you need when you need it.
Good morning, Cookeville. Jason and Sheila here with you. We're live in the Willow Window Studio. Good morning, Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. It's 621.
Well, our high will be in the upper 80s today. It's already 67, so it's going to be hot.
Then
and
a cold
then
front's
Monday,
coming through.
It's going to be like a low of 47. Like when we come in on Monday morning, it's going to be chilly.
It's going to be chilly, yeah.
I like it.
That's going to be great. But, yeah, I got a cold front coming through. I'm hoping that if storms do happen, they happen before high school football tonight.
I hope so, too.
And Fall Fun Fest.
Right.
So
Got too much going on.
Fingers crossed. I mean, as long as it don't rain in Cookeville, we're fine. Everywhere else, I mean, it can rain at my house, and I'd be happy about it. As long as it don't rain on Fall Fun Fest and
the Korean corn dogs.
And then Cookeville's playing tonight too. So
I want to try those Korean corn dogs.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I hope it doesn't rain on anybody's.
Well,
high
no, but
football.
No, I didn't want that. But I'm just thinking of Korean corn dogs.
You got that on the brain.
I'm kind of hungry this morning, but I don't want a hot dog this morning.
We've got we've got your 2 cents. That's on Facebook. It's brought to you by Freedom Pond. They're located at 49 Mayberry Street in Sparta. Before you go buy something brand new, go by and look there because they've got just a little bit of everything, especially tools, guys. And they're all in great, clean working order too. They do a great job at that at Freedom Pond.
Yeah, we were talking about irrational fears. That is your 2 cents. What is your irrational fear? We talked about, I don't guess it's irrational if a big 18-wheeler loses its load, but I haven't ever really seen it happen. It's been on movies. What's yours, though?
All of my fears are rational, so I don't have any.
Flying? But I don't think that's
not
crazy,
irrational.
Especially here lately with all the stuff
That's what I'm saying. I mean, now flying, the fear of flying used to be, I'll give you that, irrational. And I would fly.
Yeah.
But now with all the stuff that's happening, rational.
Well, I talked about yesterday when we were talking about the story of who people have irrational fears. It's the cables, the heavy cables. It's about stuff breaking. So the cables in elevators or the cables in some of the little...
So you're untrustworthy of cables and chains. That's the real fear.
Yeah.
What has happened to you with cables and chains in your
I think
past?
it was just movies have traumatized me on that stuff.
So you've watched too many movies. That's the problem. All right. I'm glad we got to the bottom of that, Sheila.
Well, I mean, there's a series, Landman, with Billy Bob Thornton.
Mm-hmm.
They were stacking up stuff like big old heavy pipes.
Yeah.
And then that rolled off and crushed somebody.
Uh-huh.
I'm not being able to breathe.
Oh, man. I don't know. I guess I'll never do this, so I don't have to have a fear of it. But like you're talking about movies, things that I can't watch. Like if they're out in space and they're doing a spacewalk.
Oh, gosh, I know.
Now, that I do not like that. But that's not a fear because we're
not going to do it.
We're not going to do it. But on the movie,
but it freaks
me out.
Because there's not much that freaks me out about movies and stuff. But it's that and demonic stuff on movies.
I don't like that either. Yeah.
It's giving me chills right now, but I don't think that's irrational.
I don't think that is either. No.
That's God telling me, don't watch it, girl.
Yeah. That's why I stay away
God tells me, don't watch it, girl.
That's why I stay away from space and demons.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's a good rule to have.
Mantra.
Here's what y'all are saying about, irrational fears. I have a fear of losing my place on my phone. Here it is. Your irrational fears. Donna said bears. Bears will eat me. Also hippos.
I'd be more.
Because there's no hippos around here, but, sometimes we've seen bears.
I tell you, if there was a hippo, I'd be afraid of it.
Well, they're like one of the most deadliest animals.
I think they are the deadliest animal.
Hippos and rhinos.
Yeah.
I think hippos. I think they're more deadlier than as far as.
Oh, I don't know.
People.
It may be rhinos. I don't know.
I think it was.
I'd have to look that up. But
it's one of those that
it is
that
because you wouldn't
they
think
kill more people than alligators.
Yeah, yeah.
Because you and I were thinking this was a long time talking about on a show.
Yeah.
Boy,
I remember that.
what we do, don't we?
Yeah.
Okay, here's what y'all are saying again. Touching snails because they can carry meningitis. Is that true?
Oh, I don't know.
Corinne, I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
That is nasty.
I've touched
and is
all
that
kinds
really,
of snails.
if that's true, then that's not irrational. I wouldn't want to touch them either.
No, that if that's true, that's not irrational.
Right. And then what are those armadillos? I remember Jack Hanna one time on David Letterman dating myself, but I don't care. He said they carry leprosy.
Oh, I don't know. I don't think they do. If so, my dogs would have it by now.
Leprosy.
Because
That don't mean every armadillo is gonna have it, right?
I don't know, but I gotta, if you just playing the odds, I mean, if it's 1 out of 20, then my dogs would have it by now.
Well, that's true because they kill armadillos.
I've got
all the
one
time.
in my driveway right now.
What is it about them and the armadillos?
Had to drive around it this morning.
His wife hates
Big, bloated, dead armadillo.
upside down armadillo with legs just. It's all the time, and your wife's gonna go move that armadillo. She can't stand looking at it.
I know. I'm gonna have to.
And it's not because it's not the prettiest side. They are belly up usually. Erica Ray, our coworker, she said her rational fear. There's someone hiding behind the shower curtain. Another movie thing.
Yeah. Maybe we should stop watching movies or
we
quit
should.
watching movies that are scary. See, that's why I don't watch scary movies.
That bring out our irrational
Maybe why I don't
fears.
have any irrational fears.
You know what? That's a good
Because-
problem not to have.
Because I don't watch scary movies, and I don't like watching stuff that's going to scare me or
Scary movies. That's
anxiety.
That's where all the tractor trailer losing its
Right.
load and stuff, and
Yeah.
just rolling out and turning people over
Yeah.
in their vehicles.
I mean,
That's where it's
I
come
see that
from.
stuff in like the action movies that I like, but
Really?
it's always the good guy causing it. Maybe that's why it does.
Oh, okay. See, well, that's different.
Yeah. Huh.
That's like,
So it's your movie choices.
yeah.
There
I
we
think
go.
it is.
All right.
So
This is a real mental health breakthrough we're having this morning, Sheila. This
Well,
is going to
Monica
help
said
people.
Crickets is an irrational fear. She said cutting crickets.
Okay, I do have one.
Okay.
I just thought of it.
What?
And I think this is because when I was in 4th grade, I spent the night with Michael Schrader. And
Calling him out.
And Michael's parents let him watch scary movies, and we watched Cujo.
So you have a fear of?
Bats.
Oh, I thought you were going to say like dogs going crazy.
No.
Because you love dogs.
Bats. Because that's what caused the whole thing.
That is true.
And I hate.
Do, because you were talking about you had some on your farm.
Yeah.
And you thought they were coming to get you.
There was some living in the barn, and I was putting my horse up, and they started swooping at me, and I was like,
Did you go, ooh.
And then, we've had a couple when I was a kid get in the house.
Oh, well, I understand that. I wouldn't want it in my house.
So not only did I think they were out to get me, I knew they were.
Because they came in the house looking for you.
They came looking for me.
And this is the Halloween edition of
Right.
Jason and Sheila.
So I'll say that is my irrational fear because I know that bats probably aren't going to hurt me. I know that.
They could, though. They could.
But look
bite
what
you.
they did to Cujo.
Yes. It's all the movies that we watch.
So it is movies, and Cujo's the only real scary movie I've ever watched in my life.
I got one more.
And I didn't want to, but I didn't want to be a weenie because I was spending the night at my buddy's house.
You want to be tough.
Right. So I got through it, but it has scarred me for life.
I'm going always have a shout out to Matthew Christ, who is our friend at the Baxter Library.
Yeah.
His fear is that the dryer will explode when I push the start button. I don't know what movies he's been watching, but I'd say that's from a movie.
Oh my gosh.
I'll find out later.
I've never, ever thought about doing that.
I haven't thought of that either. So now I understand because I was like, how have you not thought about those tractor trailers losing their load right in front of you?
Yeah.
But I've never thought when I push my dryer, it's going to explode.
I also don't think of my demise much. You know,
I don't usually either.
But, I just figure I'll be tooting along one day and the good Lord will go, you're done. And then I'll be done.
It's not. Do you think I sit around thinking of my demise?
It'll be way sadder for all y'all than it will be for
I
me.
think of my demise all the time.
Well, I don't know. Do you?
No.
Okay.
I just go do most of the time. Y'all know that. Y'all watch.
But the occasional I might die yell in the car.
Of all the times I've ridden with you or you've ridden with me, that's a lot more that I didn't go, that we've gotten behind tractor trailers and everything. And when it was moving toward me, it just brought it up like, whoa.
Okay. Yeah. Like, whoa.
Whoa.
It was a lot more.
Whoa,
It was a lot
girl.
more than whoa. It was whoa.
And then he goes, Sheila, calm down.
It's just merging, I said.
And then he thought I have a fear of merging.
Yeah, I thought her fear was merging. Oh, watch out, they're merging.
He did that like
I think you might have a little bit of fear of merging because
I've had a couple of wrecks.
Yeah.
That have been other people's.
So we can now
They caused it.
We can now admit that there is a little bit of merge fear.
Well, not merge. There's a little bit.
A little bit of merge fear,
There's a little bit of trauma from those two
Right.
wrecks and somebody running a stop sign and hitting me.
which has developed into merge fear.
That's what you're trying to create it as.
6:31 and coming up, we've got spoiler alert for you. Latest in the world of entertainment music. That's on the way next here on Good Morning Cookeville, live from the Willow Window Studio. We're brought to you by Elevate Real Estate.
No support from my broker, minimal commission splits, and outdated marketing tools.
Sound familiar? Accelerate your real estate career with Elevate. Experience broker support, coaching, and training on how to make your team successful, competitive commission plans, and cutting-edge marketing tools.
Join our innovative company with a proven system that compresses 3 years of business growth into just 1 year. Please call 931-520-6450. Elevate Real Estate. We help you accelerate.
Hey guys, this is Jeff Root, General Manager at Ford Lincoln Cookeville. Are you tired of having to wait at a dealership to get your car serviced? Well, then you're going to love Ford Mobile Service from Ford of Cookeville. From oil changes and tire rotations to simple repairs, our certified technicians will do their thing right in your own driveway thanks to our state-of-the-art mobile service van. Let us come to you. Schedule your Ford Mobile Service now at FordLincolnCookeville.com or give us a call at 931-526-3325. Terms and conditions apply. See deal for details.
Did you know that all of our stations have some great half-price Upper Cumberland deals? You're supporting local businesses and getting great savings at the same time.
Businesses like Foglight Food House, CG's Boutique, The Exceptional Bean, Fire and Vine Restaurant and Rooftop Bar, and the Royal House of Cheese.
Visit any of the Cookeville Communications station websites for more information or to purchase a half-price gift card.
I'm Jacob Vinson with the UCR Sports Report. The Upperman Bees football team dominated Farragut last night, 42-6 on UCR. Bees quarterback Brownston Chaffin was 14 for 21 through the air for 235 yards and 4 touchdowns, while rushing for 111 yards on 11 carries. The Bees offense exploded for 488 yards in total. The Bees travel to Stone Memorial to open up a region play next week. Wide receiver Amari Cooper announced his retirement from the NFL yesterday. Cooper signed with the franchise who drafted him on August 26th on a 1-year deal in Las Vegas. The Raiders expected to use Cooper heavily in the offensive game plan against the Patriots during their season opener. Cooper retires as a 5-time Pro Bowler at wide receiver. Indiana Fever star Caitlin Clark announced on social media yesterday that she will miss the rest of the WNBA season. Clark only played in 13 games this season and not since July 15th. Clark has been battling groin injuries and a left quad injury all season. Indiana is still in the playoff hunt with Golden State, Seattle, and Los Angeles. Join us tonight for 3 high school football games on the UCR Media Networks. On UCR 3, Macon County battles Greenbrier. Livingston Academy and Smith County square off on UCR 2, and the high school football game of the week travels to Sparta, where the Warriors battle the Cavaliers on the main UCR Facebook page and YouTube channel. All games get started at 7 o'clock. I'm Jacob Vinson, and that was the UCR Sports Reports.
From the WHUB Willow Window Studios, your trusted window, garage door, and custom window treatment experts. Willow Window. Stop by their new showroom at 310 Newman Drive, Cookeville.
Good morning, Cookeville. Jason and Sheila here with you in the Willow Window Studio. Good Morning Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. It's 6:35.
We'll have Jacob Vinson in with us from Upper Cumberland Reporter to talk about everything that's happened with high school sports. And
had a big game last night.
Up.
Yeah.
And also very special news that he's going to share with us.
Absolutely. Yeah. Real excited about that.
And then Tennessee Tech Athletic Director Casey Fox will be in at 7:30.
Spoiler alert time. Things going on in the world of entertainment and music. Tonight on TV, Shark Tank on ABC, Big Brother on CBS, Women's College Volleyball on Fox, and America's Got Talent on NBC. On streaming, there is NFL football tonight, Chiefs and Chargers in Brazil. That is on YouTube.
Why Brazil?
Why Ireland? I mean,
Why not America?
I don't get it. But it's they're trying to spread the football, American football around.
They probably were like, soccer's taking over. We
better do
bring
something.
Football back.
Although they didn't need to. Why couldn't that just be a purely American thing?
I wouldn't mind that.
I wouldn't mind that.
And I know those guys when they're traveling don't get to really see anything. They're practicing and they're getting ready for their games.
Yeah. I wonder if Taylor Swift's going to be down there since it's the Chiefs.
Maybe.
See if she'll bring. Dish It Out is on Amazon, season 1 of that. Most Wanted Teen Hacker.
Oh.
That's on HBO Max, a series premiere. Memphis to the Mountain. That's on Hulu, a limited series there. College football on Saturday all day. Saturday, college football. It's going to be a great day. Tech plays at noon. They play UT Chattanooga, which will be a big rival for them starting next year because Chattanooga's already in the SoCon, and then Tech will be joining them. So this is a little preview of
it's exciting, isn't it?
Of a new rivalry starting. So I guess we'll have to talk smack about Chattanooga.
That's right.
I really like Chattanooga as the town. It's nice.
It's nice, but if they're playing Tech,
yeah,
you're going down.
And on Sunday prime time, you've got Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny on ABC. And then if you want to feel super old and out of touch, the 2025 MTV Video Music Awards.
You know what? I gave that up a couple of years ago.
Had to, right?
Well, I was trying to stay, I don't want to use the word hip. I was trying to stay up to date on stuff. And then I'm just like, I'm done with this MTV stuff. And the best kiss in a movie.
Yeah.
Who cares?
People care, I guess, Sheila. I don't know. Not me.
Used to.
New to movies, if you're going to go out and see a movie this weekend, this is the one that Donna and Elena are really excited about. They've been catching up on these, as a matter of fact.
Okay.
The Conjuring Last Rites.
Yeah.
And
those Conjuring movies are very interesting.
She had it on one day, and I was watching it, and there was something about a little doll, and that thing
That's Annabelle.
Oh.
I didn't like that one as much.
Not Conjuring. Conjuring's the one where
But I think it is involved in their the series. Was it the same people that
made that? I think
made
so.
Yeah, I think it was continuing that story.
I don't know. They tried to explain it to me. I don't want to get it. But paranormal investigators Ed and Lorraine Warren
and they were real people.
Take on one last terrifying case involving mysterious entities they must confront.
Entities. Whew.
I want nothing to do with entities. But anyway, so that's happening.
The older I get, the more I don't want the demonic stuff.
But
I mean, entities.
Right.
We all know what it is.
But that's out now, so I imagine a lot of you scary movie people will go see it.
You scary movie people.
Yeah. Jack Osborne has posted an emotional video on YouTube paying tribute to and remembering his late father, Ozzy. Talked about his last days, and he talked about their days together. He found out and how he found out he passed. He talked about his last show and the outpouring of love and support that everybody got. And following Ozzy's final show, back to the beginning on July 5th, Jack was scheduled to go on a vacation in Portugal with his family, but he had to cancel because one of his kids came down with the stomach virus. He said he was never happier that somebody had a stomach virus because it kept him there.
Yeah.
To be able to be with his dad.
And that may have happened for a reason, you know. And I think him and his relationship with his father were really sweet because they seemed like buddies and really loved each other.
Yeah, he said, I kind of look back on that now, and I've never been so grateful for my kids to have a stomach flu as I am today.
That's sweet and pitiful. I mean, it's not that he wanted his kid to be sick, but he was there for the last days of his daddy.
Because if that hadn't happened, he wouldn't have been.
Yeah.
And then think how terrible that would have felt.
Yeah. The rest of his life.
The rest of his life, yeah.
And his kid's better and well.
Right. And everything's...
Yeah.
But yeah, I see where he's coming from.
I do too.
Lionel Richie has not only lined up 4 celebrities to interview him on the tour of his memoir, Truly, Good Morning America host Robin Roberts, radio personality Bobby Bones, comedian Sebastian Maniscalco, and TV talk show host Jimmy Kimmel. He has lined up an actor to read the audiobook version. And doing the honors is Blair Underwood, who rose to fame on TV's L.A. Law. And so if you get his book Truly, it'll be Blair Underwood reading it to
I mean,
you.
I always like it in their voice, but I understand when they choose an actor to read it.
I think it'd be better hearing it from Lionel.
Yeah.
I mean, nothing bad about Blair Underwood.
No, I like Blair, but I think Lionel will do a great job on it. But I love Lionel Richie. I think that'd be a good, interesting book.
You keep up with murder and stuff, Sheila, so you know about Amanda Knox, right?
Yeah, I do. Remember, I had to tell you who she was.
So, Amanda Knox, she was acquitted of murder charges in Italy, and now she's doing stand-up comedy.
No.
At the Tacoma, Washington Comedy Club, opening up for comedian Chris Porter. She joked about her experiences, including the Hulu series The Twisted Tale of Amanda Knox and motherhood. She humorously compared the challenges of parenting to her past incarceration, saying motherhood is a lot harder than being locked up in an Italian jail. She also shared a playful anecdote about her daughter likening a playground game to her own legal ordeal. So,
Mason.
Yeah.
The murder that happened was to her roommate.
Yeah.
And they thought she did it. There's still people to this day that think she did it.
But what do you think? Did she do it or did she not do it? I don't know anything about it. So you'll have to tell me everything because I don't know.
Well, here's what I don't know about that. I'm like, I go up and down on that. But she really is bad with media and press and all that, as far as the reason people thought she was guilty was she was standing there with her boyfriend when they were searching the house and removing the body of the roommate, and she was all kissing and hugged up with her boyfriend. And I'm like, and now she's going to be a comedian about
maybe that's how she deals with grief.
Happened?
Everybody deals with grief differently.
And that's what I mean, I'm open-minded about that.
I don't know. I don't know anything about her.
Here, think about this. She went to school in Italy. Her parents were still in America. All her friends were still in America. So she did not have anybody there. And this was except her new boyfriend. So Sergio. But what I'm saying is,
I don't know if
you
that's
don't
the
have
name.
anybody, and that would be the one you lean on because that's the only one you have.
Yeah.
But to be a comedian and joking about what happened doesn't seem like it's uncouth.
Well, maybe she's just uncouth.
I do think she is.
I mean, she can be guilty of being uncouth
Right,
and
and
not have committed the murder. I mean, I don't
My gut feeling tells me it's that more because they didn't find a whole lot of evidence.
Right.
I mean, for her DNA, it was slight DNA.
Well, didn't she live there?
She lived there,
Uh-huh.
and also she didn't realize that her roommate was dead, so walked through the house and everything. So her DNA was everywhere because she'd been in that house.
Huh.
It's an interesting story, but to be a comedian too, I'm like,
Yeah.
her decisions are not
Maybe
great.
not make jokes about it.
Well, she probably's not, hopefully, not joking about the death, but it's still, I think of the family that was involved with this other girl who
Yeah.
lost their
Daughter?
daughter.
Yeah.
And they're from England. So I'm sure they're hearing about
And now they know this girl's over here in America cracking jokes on a stage.
Yes.
And probably getting paid for it.
that. I mean,
Yeah.
I would love to be her public relations person and say, look, don't you think you need to make your money some other way? Not that I'm perfect, y'all.
Yeah.
But I'd be like,
Yeah.
Amanda.
Probably not comedian or butcher are good for you.
Because this story, and I've been watching that story, The Twisted Tale of Amanda Knox.
Yeah.
It's finally telling her side of things.
Gotcha.
And it's not a comedy.
Right.
It's the drama about explaining what she went through.
Mhm.
And now I'm thinking, okay, I'm seeing things a little more clearly.
And
And,
then
now
she
you're
does
going to be
this.
a comedian.
Well, I'm sorry to ruin your perception of Amanda Knox.
Well, it's just continuing on that she just makes bad decisions.
Coming up, got a couple stories with good decisions in them. It's the real good, the positive and uplifting stories.
That was great.
And then round 5 of round 4, but 5 of Ask Jason, the Friday edition of Ask Jason.
Because we
and
weren't
this is
hearing
probably, I don't know, have you looked to see what they're about? Is it average Americans? Because we haven't had that this week. Is
I'm
it?
trying to look on this little thing.
Is it average Americans?
Well, the first question is about average American.
Then they all are. Oh, that's going to be hard. That's coming up here in just a little bit. Here on Good Morning Cookeville, live in the Willow Window Studio. Good Morning Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate.
Elevate your space with high-quality window treatments from Willow Window. Our dedicated team crafts custom solutions featuring sleek blinds, elegant shades, custom interior and exterior shutters, and luxury drapery tailored to your style. Transform your windows into stunning focal points that enhance your home's charm. Reach out to us today for your complimentary estimate. 931-WINDOW-1.
Unlock the best of local entertainment with Hub Plus. Do you have Roku? Download the Hub Plus app today. Dive into exclusive content like Good Morning Cookeville presented by Elevate Real Estate, catch all the action with high school sports from Upper Cumberland Reporter, and stay updated with the latest weather from Upper Cumberland Weather. Plus, enjoy fantastic local shows such as The Randy Porter Show and Cookeville Lifestyles Show. Don't miss out. Download the Roku app now and start exploring.
Experience the ultimate in sports entertainment with Hub Plus. Tune in to your high school prep football game of the week every Friday night. Whether you're at home or on the go, catch all the thrilling action of local high school football by streaming directly on the Hub Plus app via your Roku device. Don't miss a moment of the excitement. Download the Hub Plus app today on Roku and never miss a game.
From the Upper Cumberland Weather Studio, I'm Anthony Taylor with your Friday morning forecast. Sunny skies will be with us for much of the day, with thunderstorms likely late this afternoon and especially during the evening hours. A level 2 out of 5 risk of severe weather is in place for the entire Upper Cumberland region, mainly for the potential damaging wind gusts and stronger storms. Highs today will top out around 90. Scattered showers and storms will remain likely overnight with lows in the lower 60s.
Good morning, Cookeville. Jason and Sheila here. We're live in the Willow Window Studio. Good morning, Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. It's 648.
It's already 68 this morning.
Ooh.
It's going to be working our way up.
Elevate, 48, 68. Woo! Golly, we're rhyming. We're like freestyle rappers.
I wouldn't go that far, but it's going to be kind of hotter today.
Mhm.
Then a cold front moving through
Yeah.
this weekend. And then Monday, we're going to wake up and be like 45.
Yeah, well, 47 is what they're calling for.
I was just being
I
dramatic.
know you were getting over dramatic. with
Yeah.
it. Every day, me and Sheila, we go through a bunch of news stories and we try to find a few that are positive and uplifting, and we call it The Real Good. Ever since Logan Smallwood of Lancaster, England, was a little boy, a little lad, he was passionate about trains. He collected model trains and dreamed of one day being an engineer and driving a real full-size locomotive. Well, now Logan's 18, and he still spends time designing and building toy railways with his friends. But after becoming one of the youngest licensed train drivers in the country, Logan is also operating a real full-size Centennial shunter along the Weardale Railway.
Boy, these real good stories really test your knowledge of pronunciation. Pronunciation.
Logan is happy to have the job, and he's also proud of the work he did to make his dream come true. He says, "I've always loved trains. I've just loved anything that can move, any kind of machinery, transportation. I've always been fascinated by it." So,
I know you sat there and paused for a minute when you were talking about he's a grown man still doing trains, but there's a lot of grown men that are. And, I understand it because I'm amazed by trains.
well, notice the story had nothing about a girlfriend or wife in it. That's all I'm saying.
I get you. But maybe he'd find someone that is interested in trains like me, and they can share their interests.
Maybe there's a train girl out there.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not building train tracks, but if somebody asked me to, I'd help.
Right, but what if that was like you got married and then you're dating
trains every day, all day trains.
Right, and your whole basement's full of trains.
Well, if they had a little town set up, I might like
you
that.
just think that, because then what if you had a cat, which you would, and then the cat would tear up all the little towns, and then there'd be a big fight.
Because cats would jump on that, because it's usually elevated on table.
Cat lady,
and it would be like,
cat lady and train guy can't get together.
Am I a cat lady?
I think so. You
I
have a
just
cat.
2 cats.
You have 2 cats. You have glasses that look like cat.
Cat eye.
And so, yeah, I'm gonna say you're a cat lady. Anyway.
Oh, so if I didn't have Tim, I'd have like 20 or 30 cats.
Yep,
You think?
I think. The Iowa Hawkeyes football program has a special connection with the Stead Family Children's Hospital in Iowa City. The hospital overlooks the football stadium. I'm sure most of you have seen this. It is really cool. And during every home game, the crowd honors the kids looking on by waving at them after the first quarter ends.
I love that.
Well, football player Cooper DeJean, he currently plays for the Philadelphia Eagles, but spent his college days playing for Iowa. He remembered that special connection, and even though he now plays in the pros, Cooper wanted to do something to continue to support the kids in his college town, so he launched his own breakfast cereal called Coop's Crunch, and is donating part of the proceeds to the hospital. He says, "I'm a big cereal guy, and to get a chance to work with a team that's known for not only putting out a great product, but making sure the athlete can support a cause they believe in means a lot to me." He said, "Going to the University of Iowa and spending time with some of the kids at the University of Iowa Healthcare Stead Family Children's Hospital was always something I look forward to and a lot of fun. Now I get to give back with the cereal. You're making a difference with every box purchased."
I love Coop's Crunch. I love that name of that.
Yeah. Well, way to go. That is really neat. To Cooper DeJean and to Logan Smallwood in Lancaster, England, y'all are real good. All right, Sheila, round 5 here. It's a Friday edition of
And
Ask
it is
Jason.
Average Americans. That's our worst topic. Not that we hate Americans. We love us.
No, but
it's the hardest question.
It is, because you can't narrow it down.
So random.
Yeah.
I'll give you good hints.
Okay, all right.
The average American eats 42 servings of broccoli each year and 96 servings of this, which ain't vegetables.
Butter.
No, but that's a good guess. But it
might be more butter.
What now?
It might be the butter might actually be more than
the 96 servings. It probably is. When you're talking
sugar.
about it's got sugar in it.
Chocolate.
It's something
Candy.
you don't eat that often, but you don't hate.
Hard candy.
It's colder than that.
Ice cream.
Yes, ice cream.
All
See?
right. Yeah, I don't.
Good
I
hints.
don't eat ice cream. Although I'll tell you, the Lazy Cow's got a non-dairy that's good.
That's why he doesn't eat ice cream. It's the dairy.
Yeah.
Your next question. What is that? You got that right?
I don't know. I haven't been keeping up with my score this week.
Oh, I did, but then I don't want to add it up right now. We're in the questions already. It was good job on that. He's adding it up.
I think I'm at 10. That makes 10.
Yes, that's right, because yesterday it was 9.
Yeah.
Once you said that,
Yeah.
I kind of ding, ding, ding.
I'm at 10. All right.
You're a 10?
I'm at 10.
3/4 of all these consumed in the course of the day are eaten in the morning. What are they? And they have these in cereal, but you hate them.
Nuts.
You hate nuts?
I don't hate nuts. I only
Right.
I only like peanuts.
You hate these worse than nuts.
I hate these worse than nuts.
You sure do.
Water chestnuts.
That's a nut.
So this isn't a nut, but
This
it's
is
in
not
cereal.
a nut. It's in
Oh,
cereal.
raisins.
Yes.
Oh, shoo.
You hate them worse than nuts, don't
Yeah, and the fact that they would make a mix of nuts and raisins and that people buy
you?
them
Good for you.
blows me away. They're rotten
I like
grapes.
granola with. They're rotten. Let's call them dehydrated.
They're rotten grapes is what they are.
Okay, 11.
11.
And you get 12.
Maybe, I don't know. It's not a high score, so it doesn't even matter.
It's like if he's not going to break his score,
Yeah, it
he doesn't even care anymore.
I don't even care.
Are you gonna try on this
Of course
last
I'm going to try. I want to win.
56% of kids eat this twice a month. What is it? It's something that you are surprised at when somebody doesn't like.
A hamburger?
No.
I'm surprised.
Kids eat it. Think of stuff kids eat.
Chicken nuggets?
No, it's nothing. It's not meat.
That's not me.
It's got probably some protein in it. Oh, I'm messing you up.
Fish sticks?
No, that's meat. I said it ain't meat.
And it's not French fries.
It's more of a side.
It's not French fries?
No.
Pudding.
No. 56% of kids eat this twice a month. What is it? Some of them eat that for a meal.
Mac and cheese.
Yes.
There we go. Mac and
I
cheese.
Thinking back now.
Yeah, that was good
I
hints.
had good hints.
Right. You if you would have said Tim don't like it.
Oh, you remember that?
Yeah.
Because he's so shocked that Tim
Yeah.
don't like mac and cheese.
Yeah, that blows me away. Because
Tim's not a big cheese eater.
well, Tim is a bona fide red, white, and blue
He
American
is.
man.
He don't even like cheese on his burger. He just wants the burger.
Right. And so, but you know,
Little pickles
but
and mustard.
macaroni. I mean, he stuck a feather in his hat and called it macaroni. That's how American that is.
No, wasn't that a British dude?
I don't know.
So Tim's like, I'm out.
Yeah. Yeah, kind of like me with Brit Box.
Yeah. When I did subscribe to that to see that Cary Grant documentary, Tim's like, we're subscribing to BritBox.
Yeah.
He's saying, I don't like it like when those British stories that are never good.
They're never good.
But then he watched the Cary Grant with because we do love Cary Grant.
Because he wanted to make you happy, Sheila.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, he didn't give a damn about that.
Well, thank you, Tim.
See what Tim gives to your relationship.
He gives and
gives.
I just take and take.
Right.
I just BritBox it up.
He's just a
He's an all-American baseball, football.
Right. And here you are just
No mac and cheese.
treating him like a piece of meat.
He likes that sometimes.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, us fellas, we don't care a bit about that.
He's like, treat me like a piece of
Yeah.
meat and feed me steak.
I'm good. Yeah. Coming up, if you like football, you're gonna love the 7:00 hour of
And if
Good
you
Morning
don't, We're still
Cookeville.
gonna have fun and it'll still be funny.
Yeah, we'll have a great time. But coming up right after 7, Jacob Vinson will be here. Upperman played a heck of a football game last night. Just destroyed Farragut. And Jacob was on the call, so we'll talk to him about that. Cookeville and White County tonight, and they're bringing back old traditions. I think they've done it for a couple of years. I'm excited that it's gotten brought back. We'll talk to Jacob about that. Then at 7:30, we'll talk to the athletic director from Tennessee Tech, Casey Fox. Tech's got a big game coming up. playing Chattanooga tomorrow. And a lot of other Tech sports are going on, too, and doing well. Last I saw, it seemed like the Tech volleyball team was doing great. So we'll be sure to ask Casey about that as well. That's all coming up next here on Good Morning Cookeville, live in the Willow Window Studio. Good Morning Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. We'll be right back.
TRN News.
It's a 40-year prison sentence for a man guilty of attempted murder. And Javius Farmer drove to a Coldwater gas station back in September 2023, finding his ex-girlfriend and mother of his child in a car with her current boyfriend. Farmer would pursue the two onto I-55, then fired shots and struck the driver. That car veered off the road. The two would recover. Farmer would then crash into a creek and flee to Wisconsin. He was later found and returned to Mississippi. The four individuals connected to an attack on a Nashville pedestrian bridge now in custody. This attack happened Sunday morning on the Siegenthaler Bridge downtown as a 17-year-old was arrested after his mother turned him in. 18-year-old Alan Solobaro Bustamante, 19-year-old Osman Sierra Soto, and another 17-year-old were arrested Wednesday. A 23-year-old man was hospitalized after being struck in the face with a rifle. I'm Lee Mowen.
Number 1 for news from across the state. This is the Tennessee Radio Network.
It is with great pleasure that I welcome you to today's graduation ceremony. Students, when you hear the reason or reasons for your absences throughout the years, please exit the auditorium without your high school diploma. Once you've exited, remove your cap and gown and proceed into the unknown. Too tired. Family trip. Part-time job. Helping around the house. Sick day. Starting the holidays early. Just because.
Starting in the 6th grade, students who miss 18 days or more of school in a year for any reason will fall behind and risk not graduating high school. How many days of school has your child missed this year? Absences add up. Keep track at boostattendance.org today. Brought to you by the U.S. Army and the Ad Council.
The man accused of killing 4 people and kidnapping an infant back in July was in court Thursday for a preliminary hearing. Austin Drummond's trial will continue as a judge found probable cause of murder and aggravated kidnapping charges. Also during the hearing, a judge denied changing a no-contact order with any of the family members, including his girlfriend, Caitlin Speed, who's reportedly carrying Drummond's unborn child. The reasoning from the judge claimed Speed will likely be a witness in the upcoming trial. 7 employees of the Monroe County Jail have been indicted in the death of a preacher. In February last year, Elijah Lester Isbell died while in custody while at the jail. The initial autopsy said he died of natural causes, but a medical examiner changed it to homicide 6 months later. Now 5 deputies and a pair of nurses face charges. One nurse indicted for criminally negligent homicide, another indicted for filing a false report. Isbell was the pastor of 3 Point Baptist Church for 30 years. I'm Lee Mowen, Tennessee Radio Network News.
From the Cookeville Communications News Center, I'm Rafferty Cleary. Smithville police arrested a man Thursday for allegedly recording another person using the restroom at Walmart Thursday. 47-year-old Stephen Puckett was charged with 3 counts of unlawful photographing in violation of privacy. WJLE Smithville reports that Puckett admitted to detectives that he committed the act for sexual gratification. Another strong month for construction in Putnam County. Mayor Randy Porter says the county issued 36 permits in August for $6.4 million in construction, 17 of those permits for new single-family homes. In comparison, Porter said August 2024 had 28 permits issued, totaling $3.9 million in construction. 12 of those permits from last August for new single-family homes. Permits issued last month generated nearly $26,000 in fees that help operate the county's building codes department. The Highway 111 exit ramp for South Jefferson Avenue in Cookeville has reopened. Cookeville Mayor Lauren Wheaton announcing Thursday that TDOT had completed its work on the exit ramp, which was part of the agency's Jefferson Avenue widening project. That's the news from the Cookeville Communications News Center. I'm Rafferty Cleary.
From the Upper Cumberland Weather Studio, I'm Anthony Taylor with your Friday morning forecast. Sunny skies will be with us for much of the day, with thunderstorms likely late this afternoon and especially during the evening hours. A level 2 out of 5 risk of severe weather is in place for the entire Upper Cumberland region, mainly for the potential of damaging wind gusts and stronger storms. Highs today will top out around 90. Scattered showers and storms will remain likely overnight with lows in the lower 60s.
From the WHUB Willow Window Studios, your trusted window, garage door, and custom window treatment experts. Willow Window. Stop by their new showroom at 310 Newman Drive, Cookeville.
Wake up, Cookeville, it's a brand new day. Jason and Sheila got so much to say. From the heart of Putnam to the downtown streets, they're bringing you the buzz, the people you'll meet. Tuning dial up, let the stories flow. Good morning, Cookeville, it's the place to go. They're talking about the town, what's going on around. Events and news that make this county proud. With guests who take the mic and share what's on their minds. Good morning, Cookeville, lighten up your life. From festivals to fairs, local art to the games, they're keeping you connected, knowing all the names. With laughter and stories, the hour flies by. Jason and Sheila keep the good vibes high. Tune in, dial up, let the stories flow. Good morning, Cookeville, it's a show to know. They're talking about the town, what's going on around. Events and news that make this county proud. With guests who take the mic, they share what's on their minds. Good morning, Cookeville, lighten up your life. Oh, good morning, Cookeville. Oh, every morning feels so bright, with local voices by your side. Jason and Sheila keep it real. Cookeville's heartbeat you can feel. They're talking about the town, what's going on around. Events and news that make this county proud. With guests who take the mic, they share what's on their minds. Good morning, Cookeville, lighten up your life. So grab your coffee, start your day. Good morning, Cookeville's on the way.
Good morning, Cookeville. Jason and Sheila here with you. We're live in the Willow Window Studio. Good morning, Cookeville. It's brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. It's 707.
Upper Cumberland Reporter's Jacob Benson is here, and I'm telling you, we'll have some important news coming up in just a little bit, but we're going to get into some high school games first.
Well, yeah, let's talk about Upperman last night. Man, Bronston Chaffin had a game, didn't he?
Yeah,
Unbelievable.
He was really, really good. And
that 30-yard jump pass, I texted you right after.
That was ridiculous.
Unbelievable. I've never seen anything like that.
It feels like he tries to do that multiple times throughout games, and it normally doesn't hit.
Yeah.
But that was the time it finally did. It was like, oh. So that's what happens whenever it connects. And I mean, he didn't really have anything, had a rusher right in front of him, and he couldn't really see. So he jumps up, tries to turn his body, and in the process, and able to get it out cleanly.
I've never seen a quarterback throw a jump past 30 yards.
And on the spot,
and on
too.
the spot.
Like,
but even how far he threw it, I've never seen before.
I mean, he's kind of a freak athlete. I think that's just pretty much what it comes down to. And obviously, we see him in basketball. He's one of the most athletic kids out there in basketball, and he shows it off in football as well. It was a pretty ridiculous throw, but he played great in every facet of that game as well.
I mean, ran the ball and just, just killing people.
Yeah, and Farragut's a 6A football team.
Yeah,
they're a legit 6A football team.
Well,
so
I know when we talked about it before, it was kind of like, Upperman's going to win, but Farragut's a pretty good football team. But instead, Upperman just beat the brakes off of them.
And Farragut had played Powell. They played Sevier County. They played two good football teams. And They didn't do that to them. I mean, just completely embarrassed them. It was never close. And the one drive that Farragut scored on, they looked okay, but that was the only thing they could get going. They could not do anything against Upperman's offense defensively. Upperman was doing quite literally whatever they wanted on offense. They only had one empty drive on offense, and that was when the twos came in at the end of it. So it's led by Chaffin. Carmine Phillips was really good. Colton Johnson being involved in that offense is kind of like a cheat code.
Who's number 11?
Gunnar Block.
Gunnar Block.
Yeah.
He is fun to watch.
5'6", 125.
Yeah, little squirt, man, and but he don't act like it.
No.
He don't act like he is.
I mean, he's playing both sides. He's a free safety up top. He's one of the slot receivers, and he's got a ton of speed. He can tackle.
He's my favorite player on up. I know it shouldn't be. There's others, but he's my favorite.
I get what you're saying. The little ones that are like don't even know they're little.
Yeah.
They're fun to watch.
they're
They got
fun.
more fire.
He got blown up on a block, but he picked it up, and it created space. But, and so, I mean, he's going to get in there. He's going to stick his chin in.
He's
and
not afraid of anything. Yeah. I mean, nothing.
Yeah.
He's either the most fun guy to be out with,
Or the most crazy.
or the guy who's going to get you arrested. I'm not sure.
Probably.
That's what you got to watch out for in that kid.
But caught a touchdown pass, just running right past the coverage guy, the DB on him, and he's legit. He's a good player.
Yeah, fun to watch too. So tonight it's and I love that this is happening. Cookeville and White County.
Yeah.
That was on the rocks there for a little bit where it didn't happen, and now it's back. Cookeville's running the football down to Sparta tonight, which was a tradition back when I was in school back in the day. And now that's been brought back. I love that. So that's this evening. You can line the street and watch them run the football to Sparta, the game ball. Cookeville's not done great.
They struggled to start the year.
They struggled. So, but what's this game look like for Cookeville and for Sparta?
I think it's a must-win for Cookeville. You're at that point in the season now because you start to look at the rest of their schedule, and the wins are going to be hard to come by. If you can't get a couple going, it hurts the mentality of your team. Then you got Gallatin next week to start region play. They've looked really good through 2 weeks so far. And obviously Gallatin they're going to be playing with a little bit of chip on their shoulder just because Cookeville's beaten them the last couple of years.
Yeah.
And that wasn't necessarily expected these last couple of years, especially 2 years ago. So you got to get something going. And the offense looked better in the first half last week against FRA. They had a couple of turnovers in the second half. They were not expected to beat that FRA team. That FRA team is a top 10 football team in the state of Tennessee overall. The athletes they have are ridiculous. So they had a better showing in the first half, weren't able to put 4 quarters together. So that's going to be an important part as well. Can you put 4 quarters together down in Sparta? Because that atmosphere is going to be tremendous. It doesn't matter where the teams are at. We said it on the broadcast last night. Where these teams are at in terms of talent, whatever it is, normally the game itself, especially these last 4 or 5 years, has been really, really good. Even last year was an 8-point game. Cookeville led by 2 scores for most of the second half, but White County was up early in it, and that was at Cookeville. So it's a really big game for Cookeville. And for Sparta, they just didn't have that many returners coming in this year, so we didn't know a whole lot about them, but they looked better against York last week, putting up 35 points. So this is an opportunity for them. If they can pull off a win, they've got an opportunity next week to start region play and kind of show, okay, we're a real region threat here in Region 4-4A.
If White County wins tonight, are they 3-0 or have they lost?
They lost their season opener against Saudi Daisy by a point. So so they do have the one loss. They're 1-1. So they're looking for their first win at home this year.
Has York been surprising? Because I mean, I thought that was a team that was going to rack up some wins, and they haven't.
They're brand new on the offensive line. Okay. They had one returner on the offensive line this year, and he was a sophomore. So they're super new on that offensive line, and in Coach Wright's system, you got to have a good offensive line just because they run the wing tee, the single wing.
System.
but especially York with the offense that they run. They've had a couple of injuries early on this season as well, so not super unexpected, but I do expect them, and Coach Wright said it when we talked to him, to get better as this season goes on. They've got an opportunity with Meigs County tonight. Meigs County, a pretty solid football team out of 3A, so we'll see what they can do against them, but they got to get it going a little bit. They started last year 0-2 and then won 11 in a row, so that they got it figured out last year for sure.
What was the final in the Cumberland County Stone Memorial game?
It's a tremendous question. I know they were up 40-0 at halftime. I'll check on it.
But I mean, was that expected to have that kind of score?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's always one where whoever's better in that game, they're going to try to show up the other team. Maybe it's your crosstown rival.
Yeah.
They don't like each other. They never have, and I mean
they never will.
Yeah, so you're trying to show each other up, and still Memorial's a good football team too.
Yeah.
That was a lot of it. And again, two teams in different spots. Cumberland County's got a couple of nice pieces. We saw that in week 1 against Livingston Academy, but it ended up being 40-0. So they did pull off the dogs a little bit in the second half.
We'll talk some more. There's plenty of high school football going on tonight, and Upper Cumberland Reporter will cover it all for you. And a huge announcement yesterday. That's awesome. And we'll talk to Jacob about that as well. Coming up here on Good Morning Cookeville, we're live in the Willow Window Studio, brought to you by Elevate Real Estate.
Discover unbeatable value at Freedom Pawn, your ultimate one-stop shop. Conveniently located at 49 Mayberry Street in Sparta, we offer a vast selection of guns, ammo, knives, instruments, cameras, game systems, jewelry, tools, kayaks, trailers, and more. Whether you're buying, selling, or trading, our expert team is here to help. We're now open on Mondays, so visit Freedom Pawn Monday through Saturday. Come see us and experience the difference. Freedom Pawn, the friendliest and cleanest pawn shop in the Upper Cumberland.
Your home, your sanctuary. This includes your outdoor haven as well as the interior of your home. Willow Window can elevate your outdoors today with elegant and innovative products from SummerSpace. From awnings and outdoor shades to porch enclosure systems, transform your porch to your favorite part of your home. SummerSpace has the perfect solution specific to your needs. Call Willow Window today for your free estimate, 931-WINDOW-1.
Unlock the best of local entertainment with Hub Plus. Do you have Roku? Download the Hub Plus app today. Dive into exclusive content like Good Morning Cookeville presented by Elevate Real Estate, catch all the action with high school sports from Upper Cumberland Reporter, and stay updated with the latest weather from Upper Cumberland Weather. Plus, enjoy fantastic local shows such as The Randy Porter Show and Cookeville Lifestyles Show. Don't miss out. Download the Roku app now and start exploring.
For nearly a decade, I've stood with you. Through every storm, every alert, I've been here tracking, warning, protecting you and those you hold dear, delivering critical updates to keep you safe, guiding you through the chaos of the storm. I've been here for you. The Upper Cumberland isn't just where I live, it's who I am. Together, we've covered everything from tornadoes to flash floods and severe ice storms. My mission has always been the same, to keep you informed, prepared, and safe. Now I'm raising the bar, introducing the all-new Upper Cumberland Weather smartphone app. This isn't just another weather app lost in the noise. It's a new standard. This is one of the first local weather apps in the nation to offer unparalleled radar access, putting you in the driver's seat. Select from individual radar sites from every National Weather Service office across the country, sites selectable for hyperlocal precision. Explore over a dozen radar products, including high-resolution base reflectivity, velocity, radar estimated rainfall rates, and advanced dual polarization products like the correlation coefficient, which helps distinguish between rain, hail, or debris being lofted from tornadoes. Beyond radar, the app features our Tower Cam network with nearly 3 dozen high-definition live video feeds capturing every corner of the Upper Cumberland, paired with real-time temperature and wind speed data. For daily forecasts or around-the-clock severe weather coverage, stream the Upper Cumberland Weather Channel 24/7 right from the app. For 8 years, I've been your eyes on the sky. Now with the Upper Cumberland Weather app, that power is in your hands. Available soon on the App Store and Google Play. Upper Cumberland Weather. It's the weather you need when you need it.
Good morning, Cookeville. It's Jason and Sheila here in the Willow Window Studio. Good morning, Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. It's 7:18.
And we've got Jacob Vincent in with us from Upper Cumberland Reporter. Do we want to get into the special announcement?
I
or
want to
wait
talk
just a little bit.
I want to talk about Livingston because
I'm
I think
excited about the other.
well, I know, but
Livingston, we can't. leave them out.
LA's been at least to me anyway, the surprise of the season so far.
Yeah, I think they've had a great start, and they had a good start last year as well. They started the year 2-0. I think the competition a little bit better. They played Trousdale County and Jenkins to open up the year last year. Jenkins. Not sure how that's a football team out of Kentucky. No disrespect to Jenkins, Kentucky, but
not a lot in Jenkins.
No, that was not a football team. But this year they've played Cumberland County that looked pretty solid in week 1. Obviously, we saw Liam Stevens in the running back that he is. Warren County, that's a 6A program, and they only allowed 3 points. So they've looked really solid to start the year. And now they're in a similar position to last year where you're going into week 3. You've got a good opponent coming in. And you're going on the road for this one. And you've got a chance to kind of show that you're back. They haven't picked up a big win like this since 2020, 2019. And wins have just been hard to come by in general. If you're able to get 3 wins in a row to open up a season, and especially for Coach Qualls in his first season, huge for that program, huge for him. Smith County's going to have a lot to say about that, though. It's down in the black hole there in Carthage. Super tough place to play.
Cool place to be, though.
And especially if the weather ends up being what it looks like it could be, and it can get real muddy down there.
Oh, boy.
So see how that changes some of the offenses. Obviously, Livingston's run the football really well with Caden Weitzel. He had 6 touchdowns against Warren County, 4 of them on the ground. So they can run the football, but if you got to get inside and mash the whole time, that might change things a little bit. Smith County were able to move the football last week. They were up late in that game against Clay County, ended up losing 14-7. So they're going to have a chip on their shoulder, and they've heard all the talk that we've had this week on UCR saying, "Hey, Livingston looks really good. We think they're going to go into Carthage and beat them." They're going to take that personal, I'm sure, and use that as bulletin board material. So Livingston's going to have to play a really good football game. If they keep playing like they have been, I think they can get the job done.
Jackson County too's been pretty good so far this year. Are they looking about what you guys thought they would look, or are they overachieving?
I don't think so. I think 2-0 is kind of what we expected against Midway and Clinton County, Kentucky. And same thing for them is in terms of Livingston Academy. For Jackson County this week, the competition ramps up. They got to go to Salina. They got to play Clay County. Clay County's coming off a win, so this is easily their toughest competition of the year. They're running the football a ton. They had 55 carries in week 1 against Clinton County and scored 42 points. So that's kind of a fun brand of football. I mean, you're just absolutely mashing it down the field. You're only running the football. And they can throw it if they need to, but they're focusing on running the football. That's going to be a fun game with Clay County. Clay County is going to run it a little bit more this year out of the Wildcat as well. Super gritty football team up in Salina. Their first home game as well for the Bulldogs, so that'll be big for them. But that's one that we considered for game of the week this week, but it's tough to choose that over Cookeville Sparta.
Cookeville White County, Cookeville Sparta. It's always going to be Cookeville Sparta. I've been trying to say Cookeville White County because that's what they are.
Hey, they got
White County High School.
You go to the basketball gym. They've got the S as their logo on the floor.
I know.
So Sparta's fine.
Right. They're kind of like Auburn. They need to pick one. Are you War Eagle or are you
Tigers?
Tigers. What are you? So White County, Sparta needs to pick if they're White County or if they're Sparta, because it's always going to be Sparta to me.
Right.
I mean, I think that's most people, right?
Yeah. I mean, I'm not even from here, and I call them Sparta a lot of the time. So
some big and good news came out yesterday involving all of us, involving Upper Cumberland Reporter, our stations at Cookeville Communications with 106.1 The Eagle and Tennessee Tech. And I'm excited about this. I know you are too. The new home broadcast team for Tennessee Tech are those UCR boys.
That's right. We're excited.
And so on the call, it'll be Noah, Justin, and then you.
Yep.
You'll be there too.
Yep, we'll have a 3-man crew. Super excited. Obviously, Justin went there, played there for the Golden Eagles, coached there, so he's a Golden Eagle through and through. Noah went there as well. So it's really, really cool and an awesome opportunity for us to kind of get in on the college ranks as well.
Absolutely.
I haven't done college since I was in college, so I'm super excited about that, especially at the Division I level. And they got a really good football team.
Yeah,
so
do.
they're going to make some noise this year.
It's exciting to see the direction everything's headed.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like this new thing, and you're just like getting behind it. And let's push it.
I'd heard a lot of talk about the Tech quarterback Vespera. Is that how you say his last name?
I got to still study up on it a little bit, but
that's right. Yeah. But went to the game this past Saturday where they just curb stomped Cumberland.
He was slinging it.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
Like I mean, it was amazing to watch. He's the real deal, guys.
I mean, we kind of talked about it on the broadcast yesterday, but they did a great job in the transfer portal. And Coach Wilder did a good job last year in his first season, obviously. And they went on a long winning streak to end the season, have continued that to start this year. And they get a big one with Chattanooga coming up tomorrow. It's kind of one of those long-running rivalries, in-state rivalries. Going to be a SoCon opponent next season as well.
And how cool is that? You've got two in-states. You got ETSU, who the Vols are going to beat this weekend, and then Chattanooga. So you got three schools right here close to each other. I mean, we can build, and I think that's what's been missing. You know, really ever since MTSU left the OVC, Tech's been looking for somebody to not like. Now we've got options, right?
you get, especially with as good as Tech is going to be this year, and hopefully in the next few years as well, and kind of building up that that football program again. ETSU has been solid these last couple of years. Chattanooga's always had a pretty good program, so you're going to have some opportunities for some rivalries in there.
I'm looking forward to hearing you guys call the game tomorrow.
It's going to be great.
I think it's going to be so great, and just everybody tune in to hear it and be part of what's happening at Tech, not just Tech, but Tech sports, Tech athletics. Be part of what's happening because it's big, and moving to the new conference is big.
It's huge.
And until you really go through and look at all those other schools that are in it, I mean, when you start looking at that, it's like, oh,
yeah,
hey, this is an upper echelon of football, of sports in general, baseball, basketball, all of them. It's just a different level from where we've been. And I'm excited, man. I know you are too.
Yeah, I know my mom's watching. Her favorite color is purple. She saw the announcement. She goes, I need a Tech shirt. So I got the purple on today.
Okay.
In support of that, in support of mom as well.
Yeah.
So, no, we're super excited and looking forward to it coming up tomorrow. And should be a really good football game as well in week 2 of the season for them. And obviously they kind of got their appetizer last week with Cumberland and took care of business there, just 3 points shy of the program record.
Cumberland was terrible, man.
That's a little bit smaller program.
Sure, I know that. And they may be great in their whatever conference. Whatever they're in. I was surprised at how many fans from Cumberland came.
There's a lot of Upper Cumberland kids there. I mean, they're just obviously just down 40 in Lebanon, so it's not too far away. But there's a lot of Upper Cumberland kids that have gone to Cumberland specifically for football. So quite a few from around the area, and an easy trip for them.
Well, I was sitting there in the stands, and I was like, people wearing Cumberland shirts, and I was like, they have shirts. And then I was like, they have people?
Jason.
I mean, I just didn't know. I've never been around a Cumberland fan.
They didn't have a whole lot to cheer for.
No, they did not.
I think it was only 100 total yards of offense. Obviously didn't score. Didn't do a whole lot defensively. So
5-0 was the score. I mean, just a ridiculous.
Well, I appreciate those fans. It's like they're not bandwagoners.
Oh, they're
behind their team.
No,
they're sure not bandwagoners.
That's the good thing about the kind of the mid majors. There's no bandwagons.
No.
In the mid majors.
Yeah. Well, it's going to be a great day. The game kicks off at noon tomorrow at Tucker Stadium, and you can be there and you can hear the game on 106.1 The Eagle and. Justin Matheny, Noah McKay, and Jacob Vinson all will be there on the call. Now, Jacob, are you going to be on the field?
We still got to flesh all that out.
Oh, okay.
So that's still what we're figuring out today, as well as getting ready for high school football tonight. So, yeah.
You got some homework to do today.
Yes, we do.
Well, man, thank you for spending your morning here with us. And
These
then
guys are so lazy.
in the
was totally being so-
UCR game day morning show
Not
coming
today.
on?
Not today.
Okay.
With the game last night, and then obviously coming up tomorrow as well. We decided our halftime show yesterday was kind of our game day morning show.
So tonight you've got Cookeville and Sparta, and that's going to be on 106.1 The Eagle, Hub Plus, Upper Common Reporter's YouTube channel, and Upper Common Reporter on Facebook. Right?
Yep.
And then where's some of the other games going to be?
I'll be on UCR2 Livingston at Smith County, and then UCR3 Macon County is hosting Greenbrier.
Okay, Macon County will win that.
They'll win that by a lot, yeah. And then we'll have the end zone show, hopefully before 1 a.m. like we had last week. But we'll have the end zone
You
show
only get
later
some
this
rest,
evening.
man. You got a big day on Saturday.
That's right.
now.
We got to wake up early and get ready.
Man, these guys work.
I know. That's
Isn't
why I
that
was being
great?
sarcastic when I said, oh, lazy.
I know, right? Coming up next, we got the athletic director from Tennessee Tech, Casey Fox. He'll be in here in just a little bit. Noah. Jacob, thanks so much for being here. I appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you guys.
And sorry I called you Noah. I know that's a terrible insult.
Slamming,
we'll get past it. We'll get past it.
Okay, all right. Please forgive me. Good morning, Cookeville. We're live here in the Willow Window Studio. Good morning, Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. We'll be right back.
No support from my broker, minimal commission splits, and outdated marketing tools.
Sound familiar? Accelerate your real estate career with Elevate. Experience broker support, coaching, and training on how to make your team successful, competitive commission plans, and cutting-edge marketing tools.
Join our innovative company with a proven system that compresses 3 years of business growth into just 1 year. Please call 931-520-6450. Elevate Real Estate. We help you accelerate.
Never, ever, 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 never, ever, ever, never been a better time to buy a new Ford than right now. Hey guys, this is Jeff Root, General Manager at Ford Lincoln of Cookeville. For a limited time, Ford has announced employee pricing for everyone. You pay what we pay. Everyone gets employee pricing. There's never, ever, ever, ever been a better time to buy a new Ford than right now. Come see us, 1600 Interstate Drive, or visit us online anytime at FordLincolnofCookeville.com. See dealer for details. Some exclusions apply.
Did you know that all of our stations have some great half-price Upper Cumberland deals? You're supporting local businesses and getting great savings at the same time.
Businesses like Fog Light Food House, CG's Boutique, The Exceptional Bean, Fire and Vine Restaurant and Rooftop Bar, and the Royal House of Cheese.
Visit any of the Cookeville Communications station websites for more information or to purchase a half-price gift card.
I'm Jacob Vinson with the UCR Sports Report. The Upperman Bees football team dominated Farragut last night, 42-6 on UCR. Bees quarterback Brownston Chaffin was 14 for 21 through the air for 235 yards and 4 touchdowns, while rushing for 111 yards on 11 carries. The Bees offense exploded for 488 yards in total. The Bees travel to Stone Memorial to open up a region play next week. Wide receiver Amari Cooper announced his retirement from the NFL yesterday. Cooper signed with the franchise who drafted him on August 26th on a 1-year deal in Las Vegas. The Raiders expected to use Cooper heavily in the offensive game plan against the Patriots during their season opener. Cooper retires as a 5-time Pro Bowler at wide receiver. Indiana Fever star Caitlin Clark announced on social media yesterday that she will miss the rest of the WNBA season. Clark only played in 13 games this season and not since July 15th. Clark has been battling groin injuries and a left quad injury all season. Indiana is still in the playoff hunt with Golden State, Seattle, and Los Angeles. Join us tonight for 3 high school football games on the UCR Media Networks. On UCR 3, Macon County battles Greenbrier. Livingston Academy and Smith County square off on UCR 2. And the high school football game of the week travels to Sparta, where the Warriors battle the Cavaliers on the main UCR Facebook page and YouTube channel. All games get started at 7 o'clock. I'm Jacob Vinson, and that was the UCR Sports Report.
From the WHUB Willow Window Studios, your trusted window, garage door, and custom window treatment experts. Willow Window. Stop by their new showroom at 310 Newman Drive, Cookeville.
Good morning, Cookeville. Jason and Sheila here. We're live in the Willow Window Studio. Good morning, Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. It's 7:33.
And we have Athletic Director of Tennessee Tech, Casey Fox, with us. Good to have you in again. Thank you so much for being so accessible and coming in with us so early in the morning. But you're here and ready.
Yeah, I'm ready to go. It's Friday. It's Friday.
Season.
You know,
Friday.
it is exciting.
It's almost game day, right?
Yeah.
I guess for maybe the team in the athletic department, it kind of is game day for you.
Yeah, well, I mean, getting ready. We got a great team, just getting everything set up. We're ready to go for tomorrow. It takes a lot.
Sure.
And that crew is probably overworked. And not enough hours and not enough time. But they do a great job with getting everything ready to go for Saturday. Yeah,
and a big game too, playing Chattanooga, who is the team that we'll see more often starting next year, and this kind of renews that rivalry, hopefully.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, that is. With us moving into the Southern Conference next year, obviously it'll be a conference game moving forward. Being so close, you'd like to get that, going, so that if you want to say that.
The rivalry.
The hatred, right?
We were talking about it earlier, because Chattanooga as a town, fantastic.
Yeah,
love it.
town.
Have a blast every time I go there. And to be honest, also haven't talked a lot of smack about Chattanooga.
We're going to start though.
So I'm trying to work up to that and be a really good Twitter troll for Tennessee Tech.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
tell you, if he says that, it's gonna go down.
Yeah.
It's happening.
Well, I think what you want is fun. You want it to be competitive, right? You want a rivalry to be, kind of go back and forth. Obviously, you want to win.
Sure.
And so, we'll see where it goes. You want that sports hatred, I guess is the best way to put it,
Right.
But, those things have to develop organically to a degree. You can't manufacture it.
Right.
But I think it just the proximity leads to the natural tendency for it to hopefully form. It started last night. We had soccer against Chattanooga last night, and it ended in a 2-2 tie. So that kind of
Well, I mean, that could start a rivalry. I don't really know a lot about soccer, but you might go, "We're not tying with you again." That's I don't.
Yeah.
It's hard to talk smack with the tie. Isn't it?
I know. Yeah.
You're just as good as we are.
But no, we're excited. I'm really excited about tomorrow. I think last Saturday was great. Getting to see a lot of things for the first time.
It was. I got to tell you, the first half was a blast.
Yeah.
The second half, you almost started feeling bad.
Sure. Yeah, I understand. Yeah.
And then I looked at Donna. I looked at my wife. I said, "We better get out of here. I might play next."
I know that. Yeah, it's one of those games where you go into the depth chart.
Absolutely. And that was great for the team, and probably great for Cumberland moving forward as they start their regular season.
Yeah, and you got to take those and take positives out of everything. And I know that coaches also took the negatives, and to work to improve on things.
Sure. And I bet that's hard for a head football coach. Look, I know you just won 65-0, but here's all the stuff you did wrong.
Oh, it's not that hard for coaches to go here are things that we need to improve, right? I think that is a challenge for coaches when you have a game that ends up like that. That how do you focus on improving? How human nature is. Hey, look, look how good we are, right?
Sure.
And but now you gotta. If you want to say knock them down a peg and get them refocused, because this Saturday is posing, tomorrow's posing a big challenge.
It is.
I mean, and show us, from a football standpoint, where we stand as a team. I'm excited about it, though.
I think it's going to be fun. It's going to be great. The weather's supposed to cool down, like it's supposed to be hot today and cool tomorrow.
Yeah.
Maybe even a little crispy.
Which is football weather.
Perfect football weather. Some people have been asking me, and maybe you can help with this. Where is the best place to get Tech gear?
Yeah,
that's been where I know they have some at a little bit at some of the stores around, but where do we get authentic Tech gear?
University.
Well, that's one place, the bookstore. It's one of those things where it is. I've been here such a short time. I'm learning, but it's one of those things that we're going to start really pushing. It is, obviously with the switch this summer to our new contract with Nike and BSN. That's what people want. You're right. They want the gear that.
I want a purple TTU with a swoosh, man.
Yes.
I want it.
Correct. And so we need to do a better job of facilitating that from a department standpoint with our retail outlets, and that's one of the things that we're going to push. Coming into the process so late, everything had been ordered. I think as we go into, you order so early. I mean, it's amazing. We'll order in December for next year.
Oh, wow.
And so when we do that and the coaches do that, we'll sit down with, like the bookstore and say, okay, here's what the coaches are wearing. Let's see if we can push an authentic type line. If that's something that the bookstore is interested in and the retailers are interested in pushing out there, that's what people want, that authentic sideline gear, right?
Yeah, I want the stuff. If Bobby Wilder's wearing it, I want it. I mean, that's how I roll.
You're extra cool then if Bobby's wearing it.
Well, that's how I do. I mean,
well, yes, of course, you're cool.
It's a little weird this year in that we signed this contract with Nike and BSN, but football still had 1 year left on an old contract with Adidas.
Right.
So that's football is in Adidas until January 1st.
Oh, okay. And then they switch. And then
they're switching over.
Now, there's been a lot of moving and shaking in the college world between Nike and Adidas and Under Armour and these big deals and things like that. And we hear about those, the ones with Tennessee and Penn State. Those are the two that I've heard lately. What do those deals look like for a school that's Tennessee Tech size? What
it's not the same.
Well, I know I didn't figure it was the same, but I mean, I did figure 20 million, probably not. But I mean, is it a similar type of thing where you get? I mean, how does that work?
Really, the value for us is we get an allotment of gear, at retail price, and then we get a discount off of retail for the gear that we get. So
I got you.
It's a combination of both. And to be honest, as we spend more, then we get more. Is kind of the way it is and set up. So this is the first department-wide deal that Tennessee Tech's had.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, up until then, each program had really kind of cut their own deal. It was. I
didn't realize.
Yeah, and that has gone on for
cohesive.
It's not first and foremost, but that's why we're excited to be under one umbrella, moving forward and working together.
God. And I'm sure getting back to the gear that we can buy, that makes it simpler for the university to do that.
Well,
put that out, because then you're only dealing with one thing.
Everybody's on the same page then, and that makes more sense to me.
Correct. Yeah,
That's awesome.
and then again, the more as a department you can buy, the more you get, and by everyone being under one umbrella.
Well, sure. Then you're buying for every single sport, from football to women's volleyball, and softball, for everybody. So your buying power gets better.
100%.
That's awesome. Tomorrow at noon, Tennessee Tech football plays Chattanooga, Tucker Stadium, and it's going to be a fantastic day to go out. It's a blast. If you haven't been to a Tech game in a while, it's fun. People are hooting and hollering. I saw a guy Saturday who wore his own eagle outfit. He had an eagle head.
I didn't see that guy. That's great.
It was great. And then another guy came in and he had on a purple bodysuit with a yellow hard hat on.
That's great.
And then so my wife
did he have shorts on at least? Okay, thank goodness.
So my lovely wife Donna says, you know what? We should do something like that. And I said, what are you thinking? And she goes, you know how at Georgia they've got those guys with the pads with the spikes sticking out?
Yeah.
She said, that's what we should do.
You'd be the cool superhero.
I think you should get those striped overalls.
I'm in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Purple and yellow.
I'm in. If you
Purple
get them,
and gold, I mean.
if you get them in, I'll buy them.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll wear them with pride.
Oh, he would.
With purple pride, as you would say.
But just no shirt, just overalls, right?
Well, now you're getting nasty. Okay. Good morning, Cookeville. We're live in the Willow Window Studios, brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. More with Casey coming up here in just a little bit. We'll talk about some of the other sports that's going on at Tech right now. Stay with us, guys. We'll be right back.
Elevate your space with high-quality window treatments from Willow Window. Our dedicated team crafts custom solutions featuring sleek blinds, elegant shades, custom interior and exterior shutters, and luxury drapery tailored to your style. Transform your windows into stunning focal points that enhance your home's charm. Reach out to us today for your complimentary estimate. 931 Window 1.
Unlock the best of local entertainment with Hub Plus. Do you have Roku? Download the Hub Plus app today. Dive into exclusive content like Good Morning Cookeville presented by Elevate Real Estate. Catch all the action with high school sports from Upper Cumberland Reporter and stay updated with the latest weather from Upper Cumberland Weather. Plus, enjoy fantastic local shows such as The Randy Porter Show and Cookeville Lifestyles Show. Don't miss out. Download the Roku app now and start exploring.
Experience the ultimate in sports entertainment with Hub Plus. Tune in to your high school prep football game of the week every Friday night. Whether you're at home or on the go, catch all the thrilling action of local high school football by streaming directly on the Hub Plus app via your Roku device. Don't miss a moment of the excitement. Download the Hub Plus app today on Roku and never miss a game.
From the Upper Cumberland Weather Studio, I'm Anthony Taylor with your Friday morning forecast. Sunny skies will be with us for much of the day, with thunderstorms likely late this afternoon and especially during the evening hours. A level 2 out of 5 risk of severe weather is in place for the entire Upper Cumberland region, mainly for the potential of damaging wind gusts and stronger storms. Highs today will top out around 90. Scattered showers and storms will remain likely overnight with lows in the lower 60s.
Good morning, Cookeville. Jason and Sheila here with you. We're in the Willow Window Studio, brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. It's 6:45.
And wings up, because we've got athletic director Casey Fox with us from Tennessee Tech.
Casey, we were just talking to Jacob Benson, of course, with Upper Cumberland Reporter, and the Upper Cumberland Reporter boys. Justin Matheny and Noah McKay and Jacob, they're all going to be the home radio team now for Tennessee Tech, and that's exciting news.
It is. Yeah. We've had great conversations with them to be part of this and to help out and do that and be part of Tennessee Tech broadcasting moving forward. Yeah.
Well, I know they're excited about it, and we are too. Of course, you can hear the game on 106.1 The Eagle every Saturday. Home or away, we've got you covered on the Eagle, and it's always a great broadcast. And man, I just love those guys. They're just going to be great.
Well, it's done right. They actually just brought so much excitement to sports in the Upper Cumberland anyway. And then this is really
I think it's
good thing for Tennessee Tech.
It's a win-win-win for everybody. I think it's a great thing. And you can hear their first broadcast tomorrow, and that'll be really good.
Yes. Yeah. And obviously, we had a legend, with Roger, and we're trying to figure out some ways to keep him, part of this. But ultimately, we felt his health was what prompted. This,
Well, listen, Roger. I remember being in first grade at WPTN, which is now 106.1 The Eagle. I was in first grade, and my dad worked at Q94, which is now the Country Giant.
Right.
And I would go sit over there with Roger, and Roger taught me how to cue up the records and play all the stuff and all that. And oh boy, Roger, he'd fall asleep in the back. He'd take him a little nap because he knew I could do it. I always told him, I said, Roger, if I ever win an award, I've got to thank you. So I mean, Roger's a legend around here, a legend in Livingston, and absolutely right. But he's done a great job. Was it
50 years?
50 years. Yeah, this year is his 50th year. Yeah,
unbelievable. unbelievable career for Roger Ely and just a great man too. But this is going to be an awesome thing for Tennessee Tech and for everybody. So I'm looking forward to it. Let's talk about some of the other sports that are going on. I know last week when you were in here, you were talking about volleyball being in a big tournament, and they did well.
Yeah, they did. They won 2 of 3. Up in Clarkville. Is it Clarksville?
Clarksville,
with the S. Okay, the monkeys. Yeah, sang about it, right?
That's not Clarksville.
No, it's not. Oh, okay.
Is it?
Yes.
The monkey trial was in Clarksville?
No. Take the last train to Clarksville. He was singing the monkey
I
song.
thought you were talking about the monkey trial.
No, the monkeys.
Right.
The monkeys.
Casey is right
Davy
about
Jones.
the song.
Okay, my bad.
Casey, I got you.
Yeah,
My bad.
Thanks.
My bad.
I'll stop with the pop culture references.
Well, I don't know if the monkeys are pop culture right now, Casey. They
were when
I appreciate you knew that it is Clarksville, Tennessee that they were singing about.
That's the last train.
Yes. Yeah. Yes.
That's my 3 years older knowledge on you.
It was around when the monkeys came out.
What was it? I just know music like Casey.
Yes, exactly.
They didn't play their own instruments. Can we call that music?
Well, it was a TV show.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Anyway, back to volleyball.
Yes, yeah. Volleyball did great. I mean, they start off with a really tough opponent with Xavier and hung tough, but ultimately, lost. But then, turned around their next 2 matches, including on Saturday against Austin P up there and winning in 5. And so, that's exciting for them to get off that kind of start. Soccer, you mentioned last night, played and tied Chattanooga. They've been off to, a little bit of a slow start. They've had some injuries they're dealing with and some changes on their lineup, so they're trying to figure some things out. But they looked really, really good last night, for the first time that you saw them attacking and going after that. And I think they made some changes, and looking forward to seeing them, progressing. And then, of course, cross country is getting going. Looking forward to, tomorrow, obviously, with football. But our fall sports, looking forward to getting to see them, especially volleyball, in town.
Well, volleyball, women's, the volleyball has become a thing. I mean, it's on Fox this weekend. I mean, that's how that sport has grown.
Yeah.
And women's sports in general are growing at a great rate, it seems. I don't know if that's really happening in the college level or
it is. I mean, in obviously basketball. And we've got a
especially
fantastic. I was going to say we got a fantastic women's basketball program, but volleyball is growing across the country because I think, if you're looking for something to come and, be captivated by, excited, and it's exciting. If you have good volleyball, it's fun to watch and it's fun to be part of. And so I encourage, anybody next, when we host in a couple weeks, we're hosting a tournament here in Cookeville, and come out and watch, our volleyball program as they, start their season. They're down in Birmingham this weekend for a tournament with UAB.
Sorry about that.
That's all right. You go and you.
Have you been to Birmingham?
I have not.
Have you been to the state of Alabama?
Yes, I have. I have.
Okay,
So,
all right.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering.
No, yeah. Ironically, I've been to every southern state in my life, with the exception of Florida. I've never stepped foot in the state of Florida.
You're a good man.
Yeah, well, I mean, Florida's not bad. I mean, there's parts of it.
Sure.
That, Gainesville's terrible.
Exactly.
It's a terrible place to be. In my experience,
Well, I can't
anyway.
comment since I've never been.
Well, my experience in Gainesville was never good.
Okay.
Did you always wear orange down there?
I did, but
That may be why.
But I never had a good experience. Me and Peyton Manning have that in common.
Yeah.
That's the only thing me and Peyton have in common. Never a good experience.
Never good in Gainesville. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they're playing a tournament in Birmingham.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that how that works with volleyball mostly? Is a bunch of teams show up in one spot and they
Yeah, the early season that's what you do. Usually the
How
first.
tournaments do.
Well,
Yeah,
no, I just didn't know if that's how volleyball did it.
Yeah, it's different. It's really the first 4 weeks of the season, and so they're trying to get cut down travel, and it's across the country.
Right.
You'll go and play 3 matches in 3 or 4, 2 or 3 days. Usually someone will host, and you'll bring in 3 teams, just centrally located, and so that you can get those matches, quickly and as many as you can, kind of preseason.
I imagine as an athletic department too, not only are you looking at the sports that are happening right now, but the sports that are about to start. You got men's and women's basketball. Yep. That's really not that far away. What, a month and a half? Maybe?
I know. Next thing we know, it's going to be November, and we're going to be starting. Right. I mean, yes. I mean, that is, they're back. They're already starting workouts, and then they're in what's called, their 8-hour, restricted time, sure. And then. In October, they'll be able to ramp up to their 20-hour, weeks. But, they're already back and ready to go. Obviously, school started. Yeah. We all noticed with the parking. Yeah. Well, at least I did. People tried to prepare me for that. They're like, there's no, you're like,
Even parking for the football game last weekend, my wife drove. And
stop it.
And it took forever because, women, they like to find the parking spot. If you ever go, they love to find the closest spot or the prime spot.
Not us, really?
And guys, we'll just go, there's an open spot, and we'll park and be done with it. So she was driving.
And she's probably like, no, I think I can get closer.
So we did. We got as close as we possibly could. And
Way to go, Donna.
Okay. Yeah, but I was willing to walk a couple of blocks, But
is she the type of person that if she takes one, and then you get out and you move and you see one closer, you're like, oh.
Yes, she is. She's like, oh, I could have had that one.
I know.
And you're like, it's all right.
To be honest, I'm that way too. I'm like, no. And then I try to debate. Should I go back and get the car and move? Yeah. No.
Well, there's so much growth right now at Tech that so many things are, the roads are closed at certain spots and a lot right around the stadium. So if you grew up here and you're used to just running roads like you have all your life, that doesn't exist anymore. At Tennessee Tech.
Yeah. In reality, that kind of central campus is shut off from vehicles.
Yeah.
But it's an adventure, and you got to plan because it takes some time to get through. You got, and this has been every campus I've ever been to, but the students just don't look. I mean, they just walk through a crosswalk. And
right.
So yeah.
Now, obviously, you've been inside Hooper Eblen.
Oh yeah.
And in all your travels and all the different venues you've been at, Hooper Eblen is a fantastic.
Yeah.
I mean, where would you? I mean, obviously you're going to say is number one because you're the athletic director now. But I mean, really, you've been to a lot of different places, a lot of basketball places.
Yeah.
That's got to rank in your top 5.
Well, I mean, it's gonna. We'll see. I guess is the best way to put it. We need our fans to be part of it. It has the potential. I mean, it looks like a fantastic venue.
It's ridiculous.
I mean, the pitch of the seating. How it's steep.
And the roar of it when everybody's in there.
You can imagine what it's going to be like. And it could be a phenomenal home court, arena. And so, but again, it's going to take,
us showing up.
It's going to take everyone to be part of it. And again, part of that is on us as a department and as a basketball program, both men's and women's, to put a product that people want to come watch and support.
Well, it's always a great time to go, but you're right. I mean, the women's basketball team is giving you every reason in the world to go watch them, and hopefully the men's basketball team will stay healthy this year, and we can start stacking some wins.
Correct.
With the men's basketball team, because basketball growing up was the most popular thing. Yeah, you'd go and it was packed, and it was a great time, and it still is. Nothing is different from if you grew up here and you remember going back in the day. Everything is just better. It's the same, but better. Same popcorn.
Just elevated.
Thank God. That popcorn's ridiculous. It's the best.
That's what I've heard.
Popcorn.
The whole stadium smells so good.
Yeah.
Wait till you have some, Casey. You're going to be like, okay, I get it.
Yeah.
I get this. I get this.
Yeah.
And you may think it sucks, but from
it's the memories of it too, like growing up.
Childhood memories is what it is. So even if you think it sucks, don't change that.
Okay.
And don't tell us. Just tell us it's great.
Just agree with us and move on.
There's things that I can change, things I can't.
Right.
And popcorn's one.
And
okay.
Hooper Eblen popcorn is.
Yeah.
is a staple.
It's a staple.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
You got to keep that.
It's a tradition.
Yeah, it is.
It is.
But looking forward to basketball getting going, and I know the women's basketball team is going to keep doing what they're doing, and the men's basketball team is going to. I really hope, because last year and even the year before, so many injuries happened that. I mean, it was hard to even put a team out there sometimes, and hopefully Coach Pelfrey's got him some good guys in there that can win some basketball games.
Yeah. I mean, that's a hope. I mean, obviously, gotten to watch them a little bit in practice, and obviously, you always start a season with excitement and hope, and that's what we're going into it with. Yeah,
it's going to be a lot of fun, and then even next year, we talked a lot about the SoCon for football, but for basketball, it's
unreal.
It is.
It's just as good. In baseball, that's that may be the top of the line there with them, but it's exciting. And we're running out of time.
So we've been so excited.
So we'll ask you next Friday those questions.
Sounds good.
Well, thanks for being here, man.
Thanks for having me. Anytime.
Did
like
you
I
see
said.
how sad he looked that you got to go?
Yeah, I know.
I love Fridays because it's all about sports, and I know about that.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of times
just let him do his thing.
She'll have some ladies in here talking about handbags, and I'm like,
and he's like, he just lets me do it. But it's handbags for hope with Genesis House.
Guess we're talking about handbags
They
today.
the handle. They sell the handle, right? Okay, great.
We make a good team. What he likes, I'll pick up. What I like, he picks up.
Sheila, we're back here Monday. Who's on tap?
Yes, Blue Skies Flight Academy is happening at the Sparta Airport. Lee Jacobs will be in to talk about that, and Laura Holloway. She's got a new play that's happening, and we're going to talk to her on Monday.
All right, that sounds great. It's Good Morning Cookeville. We're live here in the Willow Window Studio. Have a fantastic weekend. Get out to Fall Fun Fest. Get out to Tennessee Tech.
Wings up!
And maybe take in some White County Fair if you got an opportunity. See y'all Monday. Bye.